Yeah, the kid thing is kind of weird. Like, I don't understand that. I really don't. But, like, the thing that irks me a lot about Legendary Super Saiyan, it was, like, the first time fucking Broly showed up in a movie, it was always, like... And, like, they mention it through Dragon Ball Z. Is, like, the Legendary Super Saiyan is, like, the pinnacle of fucking Saiyan strength. And every time it happens, like, don't get me wrong, the Dragon Ball Super movie, like, and, like, the Broly movies from Z, they made it look like, okay, like, this is a Legendary Super Saiyan, like, he is a fucking menace. It takes all the fucking Z fighters in, like, the old Broly movies to fucking beat him, and they just fucking barely do it. And, like, it's almost like the same thing with, like, the Super Broly movie, where, like, Goku and Vegeta, like, nobody else even stacks up close to them, and they're fucking going at Broly, and it takes them fucking fusing to even stand a chance. I like SS4 being canon now. I wish it wasn't, like, Kid SS4. I wish it was, like, Adult SS4.
For a moment there, I felt my father's presence.
You did.
There we go. Oh, yeah, like, I agree with you there, Max. Like, where,
After 5 years of silence.
Yeah, oh, like, it'll never happen again. It's going to be Daima and GT that have SS4, and that's probably going to be it, which kind of sucks. But I also agree with you, Max. I'd love to see that being, like, the reason that SS4 is, or not SS4, Legendary Super Saiyan is so, like, peak, is because, like, it's kind of like a mix of, like, the demon Namekian powers with, like, the primal animalisticness of, like, the Saiyan race.
Look at them all.
Combines UI, and that's SS5. I've seen some fan theories about that.
Or moths to a flame.
That's the new Ultra Instinct, is SS4 combined with Ultra Instinct, and you get Super Saiyan 5. But, like, I want them to make... Oh, no problem, Bows. I'd love for them to make Legendary Super Saiyan, like, the peak that it's supposed to be again. Because, like, I remember the first time, like, I watched,
Beyond the Sash.
I remember the first time I watched the Broly movie, and Vegeta started to power up to go Super Saiyan to fight Broly, and there was that flash of green in his hair, and it's like the exact same green that Broly has as Legendary Super Saiyan. I was like, wait, what are you doing? Did you just give Vegeta Legendary Super Saiyan? And then it turns yellow. I was like, how? How dare you? How dare you trick me like that? Because, like, I watched it over again, and, like, I just paused it. I was like, it's exactly what I thought it was. I was like, they flashed it, like, Legendary Super Saiyan Green, and then just fucking took it away from us.
Closer to the abyss. The hidden hand ushers us on.
But, like, that's what I mean. Like, Legendary Super Saiyan needs to be, like, put on that pedestal again.
If His Highness is the man I
Like the UI and UE are now unique transformation. Yeah, like it's nice to see Vegeta and Goku getting separate transformations as opposed to like constantly the same one, or like Goku getting it and then Vegeta catching up. Oh yeah, exactly. Like it's nice to see them, and like same with fucking Gohan and like Piccolo. It's nice. Well, I won't include Piccolo just because fucking I'll go with the Saiyans right now. But it's nice to see them getting separate transformations and going separate routes for things, as opposed to just here's the Super Saiyan forms. They're all doing the same training. They're all getting the same stat boosts. Like, here you go. Like, don't get me wrong. They all look cool in their different ways for it. But, like, I want them to, like, back to the Legendary Super Saiyan thing, I want them to give it, like, the peak that it should have, like they do every time they introduce it. Like, Legendary Super Saiyan Broly movie, like the Z movie, they brought that in, oh my god, Broly is a fucking beast. Like, look at this guy. Then, you know, it goes away, they continue with Z, blah blah blah. Then fucking the Tournament of Power shows up. Fucking Kale fucking, you know, hulks out. Legendary Super Saiyan starts going on a fucking rampage. Like, brings it back. Like, Legendary Super Saiyan is something not to be fucked with. Then gone for a little bit. Legendary Super Saiyan Super Brawly movie comes out, he shows back up, shows you exactly why the legendary Super Saiyan is a fucking menace again. Like, every time they show it, it makes you, like, it gives you the hype for it again, but they need to keep that hype up there. They shouldn't have, but, like, that's kind of what I'm talking about, where, like, legendary Super Saiyan needs to be the menace that it's always been told to us that it is. Because, like, when you look at the Tournament of Power, like, all of these characters that, or, like, even just in Super in general, like, all of these characters that have no God Ki whatsoever are keeping up with Goku and Vegeta in elevated God forms, basically, without any effort. Like, they're on par, some of them being stronger, like fucking, you know, Jiren. But, like, they're able to keep up with them. So, like, then Brawly steps in after being isolated on this fucking desolate planet when he was, like, a menace as a fucking, like, baby. Like, not even a toddler, like a fucking, like, tiny infant. He was a fucking menace and stronger than pretty much, like, the entire planet combined. And kind of had, like, the Frieza thing going for him, like, where, like, don't get me wrong, he trained with his dad on the planet, but, like, once you get to a certain strength, like, training with somebody obviously leaps and bounds weaker than you isn't going to do much. So, like, the fact that he's that strong in general and then just starts to, like, awaken his, like, dormant powers as he's fighting somebody that at the time is superior to him. Just the animating, the fights being exciting. Thanks for nerding out. Gotta work. Oh, no worries, no worries. I understand the work. I've been on call for. I was on call Friday to Friday, and it was fucking terrible. I had a half an hour stream last Saturday just because I had to go immediately after I started. Plus, they said Jiren is stronger than his God of Destruction. Exactly.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose,
I don't think they're really going to do any more fusions per se. Like, not with different people. And I don't think they really want to go that route with Brawly. I think they're, like... I think they're trying to put everybody in their own path right now. Like, Brawly's got his, like, legendary Super Saiyan. Gohan has, like, his beast form. Vegeta has UI. Goku has Ultra Instinct. Like, they're trying to take them in different directions. Like, obviously Goku is going like an angel path. Vegeta's going God of Destruction. Gohan is kind of like, I want to kind of put that like Kai related, kind of like when he did like Ultimate Gohan. And Brawly is going like, you know, the way of the beast. He's going like Uzaro path kind of thing.
perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not
For Goku and
believe their
Vegeta.
eyes.
Yeah, like I feel like the day that they actually beat Beerus, like in a one-on-one or something like that, is probably when Super will be over. Either that or like they take over for them.
Such shocking news.
Because it's getting to the point like
Sid isn't a
where they're hyping the main
He's the son of
the main ones up to the point where it looks like they're going to be like the be all end all of their universe.
Fed you these lies.
Yeah, like the last fight of Super will be like the first fight of Super. Fucking Goku versus Beerus, or Goku and Vegeta versus Beerus. Or even just like fucking Beerus handing down the mantle and being like, I'm going to sleep. And just Beerus fucking going to sleep. Like,
terms I set out.
there's so many different ways they could do it, but like, I think they need to stay kind of like the way that they're doing things right now, and keep everybody on their separate paths. If they start to like combine people
Disagreeable to you.
on their paths again, I think they're gonna
Finally be rid of the stain
They're gonna ruin it.
on your noble name.
I do hate the UI makes Vegeta regress as a character.
In return,
Are
I
you
will
UI,
leave
UE?
Sanbreque in your
I don't, like, I haven't read into it as much, so I can't really put my, like, huge stance on it. Like, I don't think it does as much. Like, don't get me wrong, it's like bringing Vegeta back to, like, his very, very cocky self. Give me 1 second there, guys. Why is that not muting? Mute. Mute. Yep, my mute button's not working. Just give me a second.
Breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts. There are greater things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough. you
Much
shall
better. My nose was clogged as all hell.
Of Sanbreque.
Yeah, like,
When your father goes
I feel like it's bringing him more back to, like, a Majin Vegeta perspective, but not as evil. Like, I feel like he's trying to get away from Goku's shadow, because, like, we all know it. Like, I'm a huge Vegeta fan. I love Vegeta over Goku at all times. Like, but, like, Vegeta has always been in Goku's shadow. All throughout every like Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super, like the movies, everything. Because Dragon Ball was Goku's story. And, like, that's why they continued it as such. I bet that SS4 being in Diamond means they'll rouse it in Super. I don't know if they will, but, like, with Piccolo getting his giant boost, they might. Maybe Piccolo gets a new power to help. But I can't really see them doing it. There's so many fan theories out that I like. I'd love to see them bring it back, 100%. But, like, I think they need to take fucking Vegeta and they need to give, or Piccolo will reawaken it for him. But, like, friggin', they need to give Vegeta his due. Like, Vegeta keeps getting up there and gets a new form, and then gets the ever-loving shit kicked out of him. Every single fucking time. And it irritates the fuck out of me. Because Vegeta works so fucking hard, and then just gets the shaft every time. And then he'll combine UI with SS5. Yeah, Super Saiyan Angel. See, I could see them doing something like that. Fucking Super Saiyan Angel. And just like, but like they need to start giving these characters like their due and like thought this was Hogwarts Legacy for a second. This is some crazy Hogwarts. A little bit less on the well, I know there is a lot of magic. You might be right.
And we most certainly
but like, especially for Vegeta, they need to give him and keep him in his own thing. But they need to give him his big win. They really fucking do.
Of course not.
Like they need to stop kicking his ass.
Cloth from the drapers in Northreach, blue and red. But they don't deliver, not to places that aren't.
Politics aside.
I'll need someone to take this receipt and collect.
But because Vegeta is like one of the best written characters in Dragon Ball Z. Oh, don't start doing this now.
And one a red.
We're gonna pause that right quick because it's fucking flipping out on me for some reason. It was doing so well. Did it stop? There we go. Hey, at this point, who can Vegeta beat that will... Goku has more... I don't know if Goku has more wins, because Goku really hasn't beaten a lot of people by himself. And, like, a lot of the times, like, Goku's wins aren't really, like, all his wins. I have not beaten this yet, Carlos. Oh, it says there's a green thing here. all the way up in the backyard. But yeah, like, don't get me wrong, like, Goku's got his wins, but Goku's wins are usually fairly scarce wins. Just in Super, he beat more people. Oh, yeah. I was gonna ask a question. Oh, no worries. Yeah, no, I haven't beaten it yet. This is my first run through. Z as well. But, like, because when you look at it, a lot of the villains weren't, like, most of the villains in Z weren't beaten by Goku. Like, Raditz was beaten by Piccolo. He beat Nappa. Like, don't get me wrong, he fucking dog-walked Nappa, and then I guess Vegeta finished him off, really, because, you know, he was beaten at that point. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But Vegeta technically wasn't beaten by fucking Goku, because even after all of that and the Spirit Bomb, Vegeta was still alive and was gonna fucking kill Goku. If it wasn't for Yajirobe, Krillin, and Gohan, the Z fighters would have been fucking cooked. Any new monsters after that mission? Not that I'm remembering. I don't think so.
We did.
But, let me think here. Then, well, he did. He beat the Ginyu Force aside from Jace and Guldo, because Jace and Guldo were Vegeta. First three forms of Frieza were everybody else. He beat the final form Frieza, though.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was
I don't know. I think anybody in here who's played 16 has already beaten it.
Medicines procured from afar.
I bet they'll do a Cell Saga and give an enemy solely to Gohan. Goku either won't help or can't help.
To grow it here.
Very well past me, so I don't think it will be a spoil. Oh, okay, yeah, probably not.
Well aware, imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts.
Why can I not hear this right now?
I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but...
Like, is anybody hearing this? Like, I'm getting
other business.
I'm getting no volume at all from my game right now. I'll say this too. Gas should have been his own arc. Yup.
But of course,
like these big enemies that they keep giving us need to be like their own thing.
Are bright yellow and as large as goblins.
Like I'm not getting any audio for this right now. Are you guys getting any audio for this game? That's fucking wild.
Propagate them here in the backyard. I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed. And before I forget.
Oh, okay, you just got back to the Phoenix Gate.
Of my research that the tendency to
Kaguya from Naruto.
Unsavory creatures. Nothing you cannot handle, though. I'm sure.
This is weird. Just give me a second there, guys. That's the alert box, microphone, PS5. Just give me 1 second there. Deactivate, activate. I don't know how that would help me at all. That's weird, like, I'm not getting, like, none of the audio is coming into my TV right now. Whatever, I'll deal with that later. As long as you guys can hear it, I can read fucking shit. Yeah, no, fucking, where was I going with that? Yeah, they need to start focusing more on everybody else's characters. Is a cord unplugged? That is a good question. Give me 1 second there, guys. What? It might be. What cord is that? I just got my fucking audio back as I stood up. Let's turn that down before it, like, deafens people. That was really weird. I have a feeling it's something to do with my fucking capture card. Yeah, I was just sitting here and I was like, all these people are talking. I'm like, wait, do I just have this really, really, like, low? Yep, the person in the hood is Joshua.
What are you after?
Platinums. The Platinum Sword is better than the Levy Bolt? What? Okay, we're getting it then.
Thanks very much.
Platinum belt.
There you go.
What? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, HP goes down a little bit. That's
Thanks
fine.
very much.
I would love to see Bardock back. Bardock is, like, I love his character. Like, I've always been a huge Bardock fan. How much money do I have? Only 20,000, so I'll get this one.
There you go.
Yeah, giving him, like, Goku memories of his heritage. Yeah, 100%.
Thanks very much. Take care there.
Like, they need to do more with Bardock. Like, Bardock is such a really good character. But, like, back to, like, you know, them dog-walking Vegeta all the time. Like, friggin' Vegeta is just, like, he's written so well, and they've given him so many friggin', trying to think, what do you want to call it? Like, story arcs and, like, character development. And, like, and they're just fucking wasting it. They're like, oh my god, look, Vegeta is a better person. Like, he was such a villain because of his, like, trauma, and fucking Frieza made him such a bad guy. And then it's just like, oh yeah, now we'll just, like, hype him up some more, and then just, you know, just forget he exists. And it's just like, what do you mean forget he exists? I was like, he's Vegeta. He's the Prince of Saiyans. You can't just forget that, man. Oh yeah, like Vegeta needs so many more wins. Oh, exactly. But like friggin'...
Up here certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough for Morgan beards.
Oh, here we go. What am I doing over here? I'm so confused. I wasn't paying attention. Most likely would have done what he did. Yeah. Well, they might have, because I think the Saiyans were still doing that before Frieza existed. But, like, not on such, like, a wide scale, because, like, it was more for the fighting, I think, wasn't it? I'm trying to remember the fucking backstory now, because they've, like, retconned so many things. Because they were on that planet, like, they were on the planet, and they fought the other, like, technologically advanced race that was there. And then eventually took their technology. The platinum sword. Planet Cereal. But yeah, it was the platinum sword that I just got. This is Final Fantasy 16, Kyle. Oh, I don't know why I stopped hitting the buttons. Yeah, where Granola is from. But, like, they need to, like, I feel like they probably still would have been, like, almost the same. Yeah, when it got fucking wrecked. Take that, you giant bastards. There we are. but no, friggin',
These are our Morgan beards, all right.
oh,
Well,
there's just, like, so much that they need to do. And, like, it's nice to see them giving, like, more backstory.
it reminds me of home.
Yeah, yeah, because, like, Granola's very, like, oh, fucking evil Saiyans ruined everything.
I've had my fill of goblins.
Yes, goblins are evil. They suck. But hopefully they'll flush out some more stuff. Hopefully Vegeta gets his wins, because obviously they're giving other people their wins, just not Vegeta.
Yes, wonderful.
Goku was a good guy, so Granola having a problem with Goku. Yeah, I feel like it's more just like the Saiyan race in general, just because Saiyans are fucking evil,
It's odd. They
quote unquote.
remind me of...
Don't quote me on that.
I
Quote.
don't remember these flowers specifically. You must have grown them in the castle garden.
Huh?
If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of medicines, it's possible that the...
Oh, 100%.
For the teachers and treatments
A lot of people are expecting Granola to be like,
Were convinced of their properties.
if they do another Tournament of Power, to be like one of the team.
Here.
Fuck.
Allow me to use some of the flowers
Stupid
you brought
fucking
to make
nose.
something that might aid you on your travels. I need only a moment to extract the essence from the petals. And here we are.
Him fighting Frieza's new form would be
Vial
kind of
of
neat.
pure Morganbeard extract. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase its potency.
Yeah, because, like, how are they supposed to take that on now, I guess? Friggin' Frieza coming in, one-shotting both Goku and Vegeta at the same time. And it's just like, what? Hello again. How may I be of assistance to you? Oh, he heard you. I don't think them letting Frieza live after the Tournament Power is an L. Oh, 100%! If it was up to Vegeta, they would have fucking murked the shit out of Frieza. Like Goku, that's one thing I had. Like, don't get me wrong. Oh, Coco coming in with the gifts. Here we go. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, Goku's always been really slow. Goku's always been a slow man. But like, friggin', the fact that they dumbed him down even more for fucking Super is wild. Like, they have made him really fucking stupid. Although, like, don't get me wrong, I understand why they keep using Frieza. Because Frieza was literally, like, Frieza's the only villain that makes any sense. Frieza's the only one with his own motivations. Because, like, Raditz was obviously sent there by Vegeta. Vegeta was sent there technically by Frieza because of Raditz. Yeah, I still have Levy Bolt. I'm just not using it right now. Oh, I got some more hunts. Sweet. Then obviously all the Ginyu Force in Frieza is there, but Frieza just like he's, you know, fucking evil. Frieza is just straight up evil. Then, after Frieza, we got Cell. Or no, sorry, the androids. The androids were created by Frieza. So, or Frieza, you heard me, by Gero. So that was all a Gero plot. They weren't evil to begin with. Obviously, they're good guys now. Then Cell, same thing, created just a drive like program so that he is supposed to be perfect and wants to kill Goku. Boo is just fucking, you know, was evil incarnate. So he's just like evil and destruction. Has nothing to do with like, or not, well, not really evil, but like he's just primal destruction. And like rage. There's nothing like inherently evil about him, but like he's just like instinct. Like that's all he is instinct. Have you done bolts from the blue mission yet? I am not sure, and I will find out. That's not the journal. So like Frieza is literally the only one that's got his own fucking motivations. Bolts from the blue. Main scenario in progress. I don't think so. No, I have not. Let's see where these fucking bastards are. But yeah, so Frieza is literally the only one that's actually, like, a well-written villain, per se, because he's the only one with his own, like, selfish things. Always, Selby, always. So we're going for the Scarret. The Scarret. We'll call him Scarret. Ooh, spooky. Mount Regions of Rosaria. Martha's Rest. Okay, I remember where Martha's Rest is. So I think he's in here somewhere. Yeah, so like that's why I see them still doing fucking like Frieza for the next little bit anyways, is because like he's a really well-written villain. Like that's just like he's the only like I guess per se well-written villain because he's an actual villain. He's like, I'm going to take over the universe. Like none of the other villains in Z had that. Like that's why Dragon Ball was so really well written because like, you know, the whole Red Ribbon Army arc and like the different goals of people. Let's see, where is he at, Selby? Where is he at? Broken Hills. I feel like he's somewhere around one of these.